So you want to lose weight, but you don't want to count calories or macros. Well, you came to the right place. In this video, we're going to be going over my 6 proven tips, strategies, steps, whatever you want to call them, to start losing weight today without calorie counting or without macro counting. If you're someone that calorie counts or macro counts and finds it helpful, that's totally cool. This is just a different approach that I use with myself and clients to lose weight or maintain weight. I don't really feel like counting calories or macros is necessary. It's definitely a tool some people use and love it. It's just not my jam. If you're new to my channel, hi and welcome. My name is Heather. I'm a registered dietitian, and my passion is really helping people look and feel their absolute best. So if that's something that sounds good to you, make sure you're subscribing down below to my channel. That way you never miss a video. Before we get started, I have to encourage you to have a positive mindset because that's going to give you your best results. The things that we go over, you actually have to implement and make these changes, because you could be watching YouTube videos all day long, but if you're not actually making the changes that I'm going to tell you today, then of course you're not going to lose weight. So grab a pen, a piece of paper, take out your notes app on your phone, whatever you have to do to make this happen, write these steps down and actually implement them into your daily routine. Okay, so step number 1 is going to be to have a flexible structure to your meals. Even if you're not going to be like calorie counting or macro counting, you still want to make sure you're getting the nutrients you need in the right amounts for optimal health and weight loss. So that's where my flexible structure comes into play. This approach is really designed to give you flexibility when you're going out to eat, or when you're at a party, or when you're just at home and you're not really sure what to eat, but also give you enough structure that you're going to be able to lose weight with it. What we're basically going to be focusing on is putting 3 things on your plate: protein, fat, and fiber at every single meal, to make sure that you're decreasing your hunger, increasing your energy, decreasing cravings throughout the day, and just giving your cells everything that they need to function at their best. So if we were to look at a plate, you want to make sure that half of it is filled with non-starchy vegetables. These are loaded with water volume, fiber volume, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. They're going to keep you full, and you can eat a lot of them and still lose weight. So the next quarter of your plate, you want to be filled with a high quality protein source. Protein is really important for weight loss because not only is it going to keep you full, keep your energy levels stable, but when you lose weight, you're automatically going to lose a little protein or muscle mass, so you want to make sure you're preserving as much muscle as possible during your weight loss journey to keep your metabolism up and your muscles healthy. So the next and last quarter of your plate should be filled with high fiber carbohydrate foods. And if you would prefer a fruit at your meal, that's fine too. I would just, again, stick to the appropriate portion. Last but not least, you want fat at your meal. Please don't forget this. I know I don't have a specific area in the plate for your fat like I did with the other nutrients. That's because you have to really find your fat source. Sometimes it's the oil you use to cook your vegetables or your starch. Or maybe you add a 1/4 or a 1/2 avocado to your plate, but just make sure you have a fat source on there. That is also important for balancing hormones, keeping your blood sugar levels stable so you're having nice sustained energy throughout the day, and it also keeps you full longer than any other macronutrient, so this is obviously really important for weight loss. For breakfast, I know it could be a little more difficult to get vegetables in. If you can, that's great, and I'd really encourage it. But if not, make sure you're having them at lunch and dinner, and that in your breakfast you're definitely having a protein, fat, and some fiber. All of these foods are helping in their own unique way to decrease cravings, increase energy levels, have you feeling full and satisfied between meals, and have you just feeling your absolute best. So I feel like now would be a good time to share with you guys that I do have a free PDF for you. It's linked in the description box down below, so definitely go check it out. And it's pretty much a grocery list for weight loss. So all these healthy foods we're going over today, what to stock your kitchen with. It also has the plate method that I was telling you before, so what your plate should look like, and a couple meal ideas to get you started. Step number 2 is you have to see how well you tolerate carbohydrates. This is really important, and everyone's different, and I feel like this isn't something people talk about very often, especially if you're someone with insulin resistance, PCOS, type 2 diabetes, or very sedentary throughout the day. You definitely want to listen to this. If you find you're following the plate method that I was telling you guys before and you're not losing any weight, that's okay. What I want you to do is pull out your starch or fruit at one meal throughout the day, and it should be the meal that you're the least active around. So for most people, that's dinner time, right? We get home from work, we're relaxing, we're about to Netflix and chill, and we just don't need the energy that carbohydrates provide us with as much at nighttime. And what you can also do is increase your protein and vegetable intake to fill you up a little bit more. Now, I'm not saying if like you eat carbs at night or if you eat carbs at every single meal you can't lose weight. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying for certain people that don't tolerate carbohydrates as well and have a harder time converting them into energy, this can be a really helpful tool to get past the weight loss plateau. Step number 3 is very important. Please don't fast forward this because you feel like you've heard it before, but up your water game. This is so crucial for weight loss for many reasons. We need water for every single cell in the body to function properly. Also, a lot of the times if we're not drinking enough water and we're dehydrated, we're mistaking our thirst for hunger. So we're eating more because we're thinking we're hungry. However, you're just really dehydrated. So just make sure that you're drinking enough water throughout the day. This is also going to boost your energy levels and just make you feel really good. One easy way to do this is to start by drinking a tall glass of water first thing in the morning, and that's going to ensure you're getting a couple cups in at the start of the day. It's also going to rehydrate you since we're dehydrated throughout the nighttime, and it's going to make you feel great. Trust me, I do this every single day. Now I can't start my day without it. Number 4 is be prepared. Although we have our flexible structure in place, it's really going to help us with our weight loss goals and make things easier for us. When you're prepared, it's a lot easier to stick to your health goals. Now, I'm not saying by any means that you have to start meal prepping every single meal for the week. Trust me, I'm not doing that. What I would suggest is focus on the area that you find that you struggle with the most. I know a lot of people struggle specifically with breakfast in the morning. We're busy, right? We wake up maybe a little late, trying to get the kids on the bus, trying to get ourselves ready for work, whatever it may be. So some tips that can help with that are to prepare your breakfast the night before. Have easy go-to options that you can quickly grab in the morning, or just wake up 5 minutes earlier, make it a priority, and make yourself a quick healthy breakfast. Once you have that down pat, then move on to the second area that you struggle with and try and work on that. But that's going to be the best way to go about being more prepared in these situations. And then it starts becoming second nature to you, so even if you don't prepare something the night before, you'll probably have some good go-to options that you can grab, and it's just become a habit and you know it's something you have to do in the morning. Step number 5 is to sleep more, better, deeper. This is so important. This is something I would say I struggle with the most when it comes to health-related things. I know how important it is. That's why I even did my thesis in my master's program on sleep and hunger hormones, because I saw the relationship that when I wasn't sleeping enough at night, my appetite was definitely increased the next day. I definitely didn't feel as good the next day, and obviously you're not going to have as much energy. That's self-explanatory, but it can affect our hunger. Actually, when we're not getting good quality sleep at night, it can increase our hunger hormone ghrelin and decrease our satiety hormone leptin, so we're hungrier the next day. I'm actually going to do a separate video on this because this is just a topic I'm so passionate about, but some tips to help improve your sleep are to set a bedtime, yes, like you are a child. Set an alarm on your phone that you're going to start getting ready for bed. Get off electronics. This is a big one because the blue light that radiates from your phone, your TV, your computer, that decreases your sleep hormone melatonin. So you want to avoid those when you're trying to go to bed. So definitely make sure that you are sleeping well, making it a priority, focusing on it, and that's going to help with your weight loss. Last step, yay, if you've made it this far. Step number 6 is going to be you have to change your mindset and get rid of your excuses. Like I said before, you have to have a positive mindset or else this is going to be a miserable experience for you, and at the end of the day, these are long-term goals. We don't want to lose weight for a week, we want to lose weight for the rest of our lives. So you have to enjoy the process, you have to learn to enjoy the process, learn to make all these healthy habits, and you're going to start to love them when you start realizing how good you feel. And when it comes to excuses, I want you to take them, put them in a garbage bag, tie them up, and throw them out your window. They don't help anybody. And I promise you, for every excuse that you tell me, I can give you probably 5 to 10 solutions, if not more. You just have to find it, and you have to be willing to find that solution. I understand things come up, things happen, big situations in our life where honestly weight loss might not be the priority at that time, but I'm talking about those daily excuses. You know what I'm talking about. I don't have to give you examples. Those need to go. If you mess up, forget about it. Move on. Every meal is a new opportunity to start over. So don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for the new year. Just start now and course correct. If you feel like you ate something that you shouldn't have eaten and that isn't really on your health plan, just make your next meal better. That's all you can do. Don't stress out about it because that's not good for your weight either. Please give this video a thumbs up if you thought it was helpful for you. Share it with a friend if you think it might be helpful for them. And make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That way you don't miss any videos because I'm going to be making a lot more on this topic. Alright, I'll see you guys in my next video, and please let me know if you try these and they work well for you. Bye!